And on today's unbiased short take, I want to react to Green Bay losing 23-19 today. We're an ignorant football team. We're stupid. We might be the stupidest team in the league. The fact that we scored under 20 points again, disappointing but not surprised. That moves us to 3-6 on the season. I'm also going to go ahead and say this: the season's over with. Aaron Rodgers' first year, we won 6 games. That's the number I'm hoping for. Best case scenario is 6 games. Our remaining schedule is the Chargers, the Lions, and the Chiefs, and we're probably not going to win any of those games. Maybe one if the football gods give us a miracle. Then the Giants, Tampa Bay, Carolina, so some winnable games at the end. Schedule gets a lot easier at the end, so there's going to be a lot of crappy football. And a lot of crappy football teams we're playing. So I think there's a chance we do hit the 6-game mark like we did with Rodgers. This season's over. It's been nothing but absolute atrocity failure. Matt Canada looked like a genius out there at times against Joe Barry, an unstoppable force. Joe Barry, a stoppable force, met a movable object, and the movable object won. That's how bad Joe Barry is the fact that Matt Canada scored over 20 points, but we did not. So you see my Facebook post, you see that I said, the Packers took the lead in the third quarter. And Joe Barry must say, absolutely not. Because after that point, the defense, he's like, nope, we can't make more stops. No, we have to give the lead right back to him. I'm Joe Barry, look at me, I'm the worst defensive coordinator in the league. Then you look at Jordan Love, who at moments, again, it's a frustrating part. He looked good. He made some really nice throws. 2 touchdowns for the day, 289 yards, 300 total yards, including his rushing. But there's those 2 interceptions, stupid moments, stupid throws. At the end of the game, you're throwing it up, hoping someone can catch it, so whatever. But 2 turnovers in the second half. Joe Barry has to be fired. I'm not going to say Matt LaFleur needs to be fired yet. But I'm getting to a point to where we need to evaluate a lot of things in Green Bay. The defensive coordinator, he needs to be fired tomorrow. Honestly, I wouldn't even pay for his flight home. Joe Barry is the worst defensive coordinator in the NFL's history. He's stupid. He's a horrible coach. He's the worst coach in the league. He doesn't deserve to be on a Division III college field, how pathetic he is. Matt LaFleur, in the third quarter, when they threw that screen pass and they threw it back to Aaron Jones, he couldn't catch it on third down. What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you calling the plays if you're going to call such stupid plays like that? But again, Jared Alexander, Quay Walker didn't play. I guess they must not have wanted to or something. I'm getting tired of the injuries and all that. I'm tired of play through it. Stop being a pussy. Stop being a pussy. Play the game. So you look, Jordan Love on the season has 2,191 total yards. I include rushing and passing for turnovers, interceptions, and yards, so keep that in mind. 16 total touchdowns, 10 total turnovers for the season. Right now, he is on pace for a total of 4,138 yards with 18 turnovers and 30 touchdowns. Those 30 touchdowns, 18 turnovers. Those turnovers, I've seen no improvement on that. Your stat line's going to be fine. You actually have made plays. You're on pace for 30 touchdowns, over 4,000 yards. Stop throwing the ball in triple coverage. You're not Brett Favre. You're Jordan Love. Again, I like what I see at times. I think I see a slightly above average quarterback, because his quarterback rating, not including today, was 81.9. 75 is considered average. Today he had a 71.8, so we're going to probably look at it to be in that mid-range, high 70s, low 80s still. You can look into that yourselves after they tally up everything for today's game and everything like that. The NFL will do that for us. I'm not expert on that, so we're looking at him playing slightly above average football, showing good moments, but then making some boneheaded mistakes from Jordan Love. The Packers have made improvements on offense. I'm not a big improvement guy. I'm not a big moral victory guy. Yeah, the Packers have the youngest team in football, it's true. And I guess I shouldn't be surprised as much, but I'm more so frustrated, I think, because I'm not used. It's Green Bay. We're Title Town. We have the most championships in the NFL of all teams at 13. And we're 3-6 right now. I know we're the youngest team. I know we have a lot of young players and a lot of young talent, and they're showing Jordan Love at times, Carrington Valentine, Anthony Johnson Jr. showing moments. So we got players, Quay Walker, Kenny Clark, Rashawn Gary. So we're not hurting on talent. We're young, especially on the offensive side of the ball. I want to see us win at least 5-6 games. I'd say 6, especially when you play 17 games in today's league. 6 games is what we won with Rodgers. 6 games is what we need to win with Love his first season. If we don't, things are going to need to be evaluated. It's more so an evaluation season anyway. At this point, especially a rough stretch coming up. So I want to see what we're able to do. I want to see if Jordan Love can bang some wins out here and maybe get to 6 wins. And I want to see if LaFleur can clean some things up. Because we missed that extra point that would have put us at 20. We could have kicked a field goal at the end there. And we're paying Rich Bisacchia the most money as a special teams coordinator. And we're getting extra points blocked. Absolutely not. Bullcrap. He shouldn't have gotten that Raiders job. And now we're seeing why Mark Davis didn't hire him. Because he can't even coach the special teams side of the ball good enough. We need to evaluate Carlson. His leg isn't strong enough. There's a lot of things we need to evaluate on the special team side of the ball. I'm almost to a point of saying fire Rich Bisaccia. Fire Joe Barry. Matt LaFleur, I'm not going to say that yet because I'm not a fan of pulling a head coach and a play system out of a quarterback, especially a young quarterback. But LaFleur, I'm starting to raise a little bit of eyebrows at you. We missed the playoffs last year with Rodgers, and we're 3-6 now. I'm not an excuse guy. I don't want to see progress. I want to see wins. I don't want to see us getting better each week. Oh, all these Packer fans, we're playing better now. We're keeping it close. Offense looks a little better. I don't care. We lost the game. I'd rather win 3-0 than lose 35-38. Wins are the only stat that matter in football. Screw the analytics, guys. And I'm going to finish on this. The big stream sports media is going to have field data next week because we beat the Rams last week. Jordan Love, quarterback rating of 110. No one talked about it. Go look it up. Colin Cowherd didn't talk about it. You can't find it anywhere on his Facebook. Can't find it anywhere he's advertising. No major sports category talked about Jordan Love winning last week and playing well. But I'm sure those ignorant, stupid analysis will this week. I'm 100% sure they're going to have their field day with Jordan Love. And they're only going to show the bad parts, of course. They're not going to give you the stats that I actually added up. You can do it yourself. They'll want to give you their narrative, and yeah, they get told what to say anyway. Colin Cowherd's an idiot. Stephen A. Smith's an idiot. Shannon Sharp's a racist. He hates white people. And Skip Bayless, he's a moron too. So that's all I have. May not been what you wanted to hear, but we need to. Fire Joe Barry. Fire Rich Bisaccia. I wouldn't even give him a ticket on the way home. So before I get mad again, that's all I have for today's Unbiased Hard Take. Again, I am going to be wearing a Ben Roethlisberger jersey. JB let me know. So I will, next time you see me, I will be in god-awful Steelers gear. So like, subscribe, hit the bell, like us on Facebook, check out the Sports Fact of the Day. Again, that's all I have, and we'll see you all on our next podcast. Go Pack, go.